Hey everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge podcast, episode number 107. And as always, thank you so much for joining me today and listening in. If you are new, welcome and check out some of the other episodes on the page. All episodes are available on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Music. So make sure you are subscribed so you can get notified for a new episode every Tuesday. Make sure to follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook at the SkyLounge. Stalk me on Snapchat at DA13IG5UNG. Let's get started. You know what? Same fucking habit. New fucking week. It's getting kind of disgraceful, boys and girls. I apologize. I do say every Tuesday. But the last 3 weeks, it's been Wednesday releases. And I'm going to do something weird this episode. Okay? I'm cutting off all the fat. I'm just going to lay the topic of the week for you guys. Because I'm going to be quite frank with you. I didn't write anything. I kind of blanked out this week. And reason why, and really the appropriate topic of the week, is Specter. Now, let me give you the definition of Specter here, boys and girls. An apparition of a dead person that is believed to appear or become manifest to the living, typically as a nebulous image. Also, a visible, disembodied spirit. You know, lately, I've been feeling like a specter. Just a disembodied guy walking around people, not really, doing his shit, just aimlessly floating around. And to be quite honest, this has been really fucking up the way I've been operating. And I know it's an excuse. At the end of the day, all this is an excuse for not getting your job done. And I would like to say it's going to get better. And it really starts with me, right? And that's the reality of the situation. You put yourself there. You got to take the responsibility. You're culpable for where you put yourself at. And listen, I'm not doing myself any favors here. I'm really not. But as of right now, man, it's man, I don't know. It's hard to get out of this slump. I feel there's a lot of things holding me back right now. Mentally. I don't know. I think mentally, a lot of things are holding me back. And it's nothing specific. This is the crazy thing. I could try to be specific on the reason as to why I am like this. But the thing is, the more specific I delve into this shit, there's no answer. There's no answers. And this is the thing right now. I have to accept the fact that there is no answers right now. And really, I kind of I chose a Spectre life, right? This life of being disembodied, this life of aimlessly walking around in kind of the abyss, And the reason why is I only do 3 drugs, boys and girls. Okay? I only do 3 drugs. Weed, alcohol, and honesty. And to get to honesty, you have to get to this very hyper stage. It's a very hyper emotional stage that you have to kind of reflect on and be a part of. And this is how I like to really call it. I kind of live on the brink of emotional abyss to understand truth and self-reflection, right? It's an excuse. This all sounds like an excuse, and it is, but it's a way for me to just kind of clear up what's going on here. What's going on in my head, Because there's some days I just wake up and I immediately want to go back to sleep. There are some days I, have a great day, right? I have a really decent day. And then, as soon as I just think about something, brain switches off. And emotionally, I'm a wreck. I'm not fucking, in the room here, masturbating and crying at the same time. No, far from it. It's just, I kind of sit there like a potato plant, just thinking. And honestly, man, 2018, it's kicking my ass. I won't lie to you, kids. 2018 is kicking my ass. And I really wanted to take this episode to just lay it all bare. You know, I don't see the point of being dishonest here. I like being honest. And the truth and the honest fact is I haven't been putting 100%. And the result of that is this podcast is a poor reflection of what I want it to be. You know, and priorities have been skewed as of late. So, it's one of these things I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out to show to everybody that we can evolve. Everyone has the capacity to evolve, right? Everybody does. And again, this episode is called Specter. Okay, and I still do feel like a specter. In most ways, I do. I walk around, you know, just walking aimlessly in a crowd, feeling like I'm blending in. Which is ironic as fuck, because I'm 6'5" and 200 pounds. And, you know, I'm not like the fucking invisible woman in Fantastic Four, where if I take my fucking clothes off, I'm literally invisible. No, that's not how this shit works. That'd be hilarious if you just helicopter dick all day, but nobody sees you. But, you know, that's the thing. I'm in this emotional state right now. I question it every day. I get so frustrated and impedes my work. But at the same time, you know, it's one of these things. I put myself in this situation to understand the truths, to understand the honest truths. And you know what, boys and girls? You might be asking yourself, what the fuck are you even talking about? What the fuck is the point of this episode? The point of this episode is to just tell you guys flat out, I'm not doing all that hot right now. I'm really not. There are most days I just don't even want to see people. There are most days I don't want to talk to anybody. Like most weeks, I don't want to talk to anybody. Right? I mean, that shit like switches on the hour. And I don't know. It's one of these things that we got to figure out. I'm gonna have to figure this out. And you know what? For any of you guys that have been, you know, listening to any of these episodes, good God, any of you guys were listening to this episode, like, poor bastards. But, you know, you will notice there is a trend where I tend to do well for a little while and then just plummet. And I tend to do this. It's a very self-destructive behavior. But my whole philosophy is this. I break myself down to understand things. You know, I literally dissect it, break it down, see what's going on. And, you know, it might not be the most efficient thing to do for self-reflective purposes, but I don't know. This is the way I'm operating these days, and I'm telling you, something will get worked out. Something will get figured out. And by God, we're going to get through this, boys and girls. All right. Well, ultimately, guys, keep your head up high and be culpable. Be responsible for your own decisions. I mean, I'm the unemployed one, and I'm fucking telling people this shit. That's what happens on the internet. All right, folks. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I know it's a really short episode, but I didn't write a script, okay? I just talked out of my ass for 10 minutes. Make sure you are subscribed on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Music for a new episode every Tuesday. Make sure to follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook at The Sky Lounge. Stalk me on Snapchat at DA13IG5UNG. Now, fuck off.